Hello, this is Amy, and today we're gonna do a little monkey. He's got his tail. And the supplies you'll need are some beads for the eyes, a yarn needle, a hook, some stuffing, a stitch marker, and whatever color bands you want. I made this one very colorful. You don't have to. You can make it all one color or two colors or three or four or whatever you want. It's up to you. Alright, let's get started. I also forgot to say you're going to need some kind of a gem or some kind of a weight for the bottom. Okay, now we're going to start with the head, and we're going to do a magic ring, which means wrapping your band around your hook 3 times. And then pulling 6 single crochet through your magic ring. Okay, should have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your hook. Grab your stitch marker, put it in the band on your hook. Okay, next row is going to be an increase, and you are going to put 2, I'm going to bring this through all of the loops. You're going to put 2 single crochet through each stitch. There's 2. 3 and 4 are in the next stitch. Five and 6 are in the next one. Seven and 8 are in the next. 9 and 10 are in the next stitch, and 11 and 12 are in the last one. Take out your stitch marker, place it on the band on your hook. This is what it looks like so far. Then we're going to go through our next row. Our third row is going to be a single crochet and an increase, and we're going to have 18 stitches total on that one. So this is not a stitch right here, but this one is. So we're going to go through that, and I'm going to pull this band through all of them, and that's our first single crochet. And then in the next stitch you're going to do 2 single crochet, 1, 2, single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the next, single crochet in the next one over, two single crochet in the next one over, one single crochet, and then 2 single crochet, all the way around, 1 in the next one over, and then 2 in the next one from that. And 1, and then your last one is 2. And you should have 18 stitches around for the third row. Grab your stitch marker out, place it on the band on your hook, and our next row is going to be 2 single crochet and then an increase in our third stitch. So this is not a stitch here, this one is. And then grab my purple. We're going to take this one and I'm going to pull it through all of the bands on my hook. If you're doing the same color, you don't have to do that. I just do that because I'm changing colors and it makes it a cleaner look. So that's a single crochet, and the next stitch is also a single crochet, and then in the next stitch is 2 single crochet. Like that. And we're going to do the pattern again. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2. Oops. One, and then 2. I keep missing it. One, and then 2. One, and then 2. One, one, and then 2. In your last stitch, and you should have 24 stitches around now. Now we're going to go to the 5th round, and we're going to do a single crochet all the way around for a total of 24 stitches, and I'm going to let you do that row on your own. Okay, now that you've gotten your 5th row on, we're going to do a single crochet around for 24 stitches, and this is your eye row. So you're going to want your beads, and we're going to place them a band in between both beads. It's a bit thin. Okay. Okay. And our eyes are going to go in stitches 5 and 10. Okay, so that's not a stitch, but this one is. And I'm going to pull my band through all of the loops on my hook and attach it to itself for a cleaner stitch. You don't have to do it that way though. Alright, so that was 1. 2, 3, 4, grab an eye, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, grab an eye, 10, and single crochet for the rest of them all the way around. Okay, next row is row number 7, and it is also a single crochet all the way around for a total of 24 stitches. And you're going to want to make sure that there are, sometimes when you put the beads in, there's like a smaller stitch. That is a stitch. So like this one here and this one. So don't forget those when you go around. So for the next 5 rows, you're going to do a single crochet for a total of 24 stitches around. So rows 7 through 11, 24 stitches around. All right, now that you have 7 through 11 finished, we're going to work on number 12, the 12th row, and we're going to do a single crochet, and then a decrease. So there's one single crochet. I'm pulling through all the loops. And then there's the second crochet, and then in the 2 front loops of the next 2 stitches, we're going to make a decrease. Pull that through those 2 loops, place it back on its hook, pull it through the next 2. Then we're going to go to the next stitch, single crochet, single crochet, and a decrease in the front loops of the next 2 stitches. There. Next stitch, single crochet, single crochet, and a decrease. You should have a total of 18 stitches when you're done with this row. Single crochet, single crochet, and a decrease. Single crochet, single crochet, and a decrease. Single crochet, single crochet, and your last 2 stitches are a decrease. Place your stitch marker on the band on your hook, and for our next row we are going to do a single crochet and decrease all the way around. So there's your single crochet and a decrease, single crochet, and a decrease. Single crochet and a decrease. Single, decrease, single, decrease, single, and a decrease for 12 stitches around. Okay, place the stitch marker on the band on your hook. We're going to take that off, or remove the hook, and we're going to place this stitch marker on another band because we're going to get ready to put the rest of his face on before we close it up. So this is what it looks like so far. Okay, now we're going to work on the ear, and we're going to make 2 of them. So I'm going to show you how to do one, and then you're going to do one on your own. So first we take a band and we make a magic ring, which is 3 loops on your hook, and we're going to pull 4 stitches through, or single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to turn and we're going to pull 2 stitches through each, or 2 single crochet through each stitch on your hook. So there's 1, 2, 3. So we're going to pull 2 single crochet, so it's an increase. So there's 1, and then 2. It's only halfway around, so it's only going to be 6 single crochet total. There's that. Now we're going to turn it again. And this time we're going to go 2 single crochet in each stitch around. But in the last one, well, I'll show you, but we're going to add like an extra 2 stitches, which will create 12 stitches. There's 1, and 2. Whoop. And 3. dog is snoring, if you heard that. And 5. No matter where I go, he's gotta lay at my feet, so. 6. Nine, 10, yep. So then I just go through here and add 2 more to make 12. Makes the monkey's ear look rounder. And turn one more time and fasten off with a slip knot. Pull them all through and slip knot it. And then, sorry, I just add, put my camera, I just add a band through the middle and slip knot it. And a band through the end here. And slip knot it for when we attach it to the head. Okay, now for the mouth, we're gonna take 2 bands and slip knot them. That's it. Another way you can do it is by taking your hook, pulling the band through the other band, placing it back on your hook. I twisted it. Placing it back on your hook like this and pulling it through. There you go. Okay. And we're going to use that, and we're going to use 2 bands for the nose. And if you want, you can put eyelashes in, and this is how they will look. You take your bead, pull it out a little bit, push your band through if you can. You want to grab your hook, it makes it easier for you to slip your band through the other band and pull. You want to get it off kind of to the side there, and then take your scissors, cut it, and you can leave them really super long, or you can cut them a little shorter, whatever you want. Or you don't have to have eyelashes at all. They look super cute with or without. Oops. Gotta turn it. There's the eyelashes. So you can have the eyelash look or the not so eyelash look. Either one is good. So now we're gonna start with, I'm gonna use him as kind of a reference. I think I'm gonna do his mouth first. So you just kind of find a spot you think is where you would want his little smile to be. Or her. I think that looks about good, huh? And I'm gonna pull it inside out. I'm going to pull this band through the other band on my hook, and I'm going to attach it to the body. With the slip knot. Pull it back around, take a look at it. Might be a little closer to this eye than this eye, but it's alright. It looks good. Okay, now for the nose. And what I did was I just took two bands, one at a time, and made a V shape. Somewhere kind of in the middle, just under the eyes. The row just under the eye row. I made a little V shape. So we'll go here and kitty corner it over this way. And go inside, and I just slip knot it. Whoops, maybe that's not right. Well, not right for this band anyway. Alright, pull it through. And just attach it. With the body or the head color of your bands. Okay, and the next part of the nose. And pull it through the same hole as you put your other part of the nose through, making a V shape. Okay, and come back here, go through your body, somewhere close by, pull a band through, and there we go. Alrighty. That's the nose. Now we're gonna put some hair up top. I put it somewhere in front of your little magic ring there. So right about here. Somewhere in the middle or off to the side, whichever you like. And I'm going to grab 4 bands. I'll grab 4 bands, and we're going to put them on your hook, place a band on your hook, pull it through, hold on to it with your fingers, or you can hold on to it with the hook or another hook. Grab one end of that band, pull it through, a stitch on your head, and slip knot it. And we're going to pull that band through so we don't have to see it. There. Okay. Now you can cut those hairs, or you can leave them, but I like to cut them. And cut them a little shorter. And you have little hairs. Alright, next we're working on attaching the ear. Okay, now we're attaching the ears. So you just kind of have an idea where to attach them. I attach this one like on the third stitch from the eye. Third stitch from the eye on both sides. So just, yep. So the third stitch from the eye. So I'm going in there. 1, 2, 3. Pull the band through. Then in the next row, pull the middle band through. In the next row, pull the last band through. Make sure they're kind of lined up. Or if not, I don't think this one is. I'm going to pull it through there. Just kind of line them up, and whatever you think works for you. I think I'm going to push this one up a little more. Oh, we'll go through here. And just adjust them however you like the. If you like the look, great. If not, change it. There's one ear. I'm going to go through the inside now. And I got this one, and this one. Got all three of them. And I'm just going to tie them. Oops. And take the last one. I keep bumping my camera. And tie it. And have a look. There's one ear. And I'm going to let you go ahead and do the other ear on your own. And just try to match it up. I did the third stitch from the eye. And then went down one stitch and down one more. And tied them together on the inside. Made sure they were aligned up and down. And that's about that. Now we're gonna stuff the head. My ears kind of want to fold in a little bit, but they're cute. Now we're gonna take our stuffing, place it in the head. I think that's good. Alright, and now we're going to do a decrease all the way around. So you're going to grab the two front loops of each stitch around for a total of 6 single crochet. Here's my first one. Two. Three. Four. Oops. 5 and 6. Take your stitch marker off, and then you can grab the front loops of some bands around. And pull a band through all of them, place it back on the hook and pull it through itself. There. Now we can pull that band through and hide it. Okay, now we're going to work on the body, and we're going to have a magic ring wrapping a band around your hook 3 times. We're going to pull 6 single crochet through the magic ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your hook. Put your stitch marker through the loop on your hook. Now we're going to have an increase. I'm going to do this other color. We're going to do an increase in every stitch around. So 2 single crochet in every stitch around. So that's 1 and 2. Next stitch. 1 and 2. Next stitch. 1 and 2. I'm going to adjust this. It doesn't want to focus. There. Okay. Two. Two. And in our last stitches also 2. There. Okay. Next row around is a single crochet and an increase. So we're going to do a single crochet in our first stitch and an increase in our second, and we're going to have a total of 18 stitches around. There's 2, 1 in this one, 2 in the next stitch, 1 in the next, and 2, one, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, and 2. Okay, now for the next 4 rows, rows 4 through 7, you're going to do a single crochet all the way around, and you're going to have a total of 18 stitches. So go ahead and do 4 more rows and then meet me back here. Now we're going to do a decrease all the way around, or a single crochet and a decrease all the way around for 12 stitches. So we'll do a single crochet, whoops, and the first one I always pull through all the loops if you're changing colors, and then a decrease. Single crochet, and a decrease. Single crochet, and a decrease. Single crochet, and a decrease. Single crochet. Okay. Butterfingers, I guess. Single crochet, and a decrease. Single crochet, and a decrease. Now for the next, here we go. Now for the next 3 rows, you're going to do 1 single crochet all the way around for 12 stitches in each row. That's rows 9 through 11. So 9 through 11, single crochet for 12 stitches around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So meet me back here after you do your 3 rows. Okay, now that you have all your rows done, we're going to go in this next stitch, and we're going to pull a band through all of the bands on your hook, pull it back through itself, slip knot it, and take the stitch marker off. And there's part of your body. Now we're going to set that aside, and we're going to start on the arms. So I'm gonna start with the fuchsia color. We're gonna make a magic ring, 3 wrap your band 3 times on your hook, do 6 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, and oh, I ran out of Lakeisha. Sorry, it's kind of loud. There we go. Now we have shoot up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you're gonna put your stitch marker on the band on your hook. And we're gonna do 6 single crochet around. So the first one I'm gonna pull through all the loops, and then 1, 2, the next one, 3, and the next one, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to take the stitch marker off your band and put it on the band on your hook. And then for the next 3 rows around, you're going to do 6 single crochet for your arm, and that's rows 3 through 5, 6 single crochet around, and meet me back here. Okay, and now that you have your rows done, you're going to fasten it off in the next stitch with a slip knot, and then go on the other side and attach another band. There. And you're going to want to make 2 arms, so you're going to want to pause your video and make your other arm. And now we're going to start on the tail. So we're going to chain together. It's going to be a chain, and they're all cap bands. So here is the first cap band. I mean, you can put hair on the end if you like. You can add it afterwards or at the same time, whichever you like. I'm going to let's see, I'm gonna add like about 4 bands, 4 or 5 bands for the hair. I'm gonna do 5, and I'm gonna pull a band through, or cap band. Actually, I'm gonna double cap that, and no, I don't want to double cap it. I'm going to pull another loop around, make it 3 loops. That way it holds the bands tighter. And pull that through, place it back on your hook. Grab another band, cap it, pull it through, and place it back on your hook. So we're doing 14 of those, so that's 2. And then place another band on your hook, cap it, pull it through, that's 3. Cap it. Oops. Grab both bands. Pull it through. That's 4. 5. And 6. And just make sure you have 14 on your hook, and meet me back here. To chain 14, you're going to pull a band through all of that, and we're going to attach it to the body. I think I'm going to attach it where I have this one hanging here. That way I know it's the back. Alright, put that inside out. Pull this through and slip knot. There's your tail. And you can cut it. And we'll do something like that. You can make it shorter or whatever you want to do to it. I think I'm going to leave it long this time, just because you don't have to add these bands on the tail if you don't want to. So anyway, then we're going to flatten it like this, and I'm going to attach the arms. That way we know the tail is exactly in the back. And where did I attach the arms on this one? Roughly the second stitch down. Second or third stitch down, roughly. So I'm gonna there. And go in here. And I'm gonna tie it together. Okay. Going to do the same to the other arm. I think I put it in the front too much. We'll put it in this one. That's good. Okay. Tie this too. Okay. Now we're going to take our hook and we're going to slip knot some bands together. Or break them instead. Ooh, I broke that one too. I think I pulled that too tight. I actually think my fuchsia bands are a little sensitive to stretching. They might be older bands or something. Also, if you want to try to work your knot out, of course I came across a problem. That's okay though, it happens all the time. Not breaking bands, but little issues where you have to stop and fix it. There we go. Alright, I'm pulling this one out of here. Maybe I attached it to there. There we go. Okay, she's out of there. Now I gotta reattach my body with a slip knot. And we're gonna put some slip knots in here. Try not to pull too tight. Slip knot. Probably like 2 more slip knots. It's roughly what I do. And I'm using my yarn needle to sew on the head. But what I like to do, you don't have to do this, but what I like to do is when I put the head on, I want to know that it is on correctly. So or that I'm stitching it on correctly mainly. So what I do is I take a band and just kind of not tight, but just a little slip knot just to hold his head in place, because I know that's the front of the body, so there's the front of his head. And then you can even do it on the sides if you want to, and make sure you don't mess up. But I'm gonna wing it now. So there's the back of my head, and you just, you know, every now and then, if you want, while you're doing your stitches around, just check and make sure the front of them looks good, and just keep going. When I'm attaching this, I try to attach it to the because I have 12 stitches on the bottom, so this is like the middle part of the head, and then this is like, that's 6 stitches, and then this is 12. So while I'm doing this, I usually try to make sure I'm attaching it to the 12 stitches on the top of the head to the 12 stitches on the body. That way, you know, you have exactly the same amount of stitches all the way around. So it's pretty easy to count that way. I don't know if I've ever explained that in my other tutorials, but that's what I do. Sorry if I haven't explained that. That was probably something of importance to some people who are starting out with the more difficult projects. To me, this isn't difficult. I've been crocheting for a while, so it's like crocheting with bands is fun. It's actually easier to me. I like the yarn, but I think it's easier with bands. It's like you can really see your stitches. It's just my opinion. So, go on this last one. Okay, I think that's about that. Now we just have to attach it, hide the band, and you have a little monkey friend. Hopefully my bands don't break. That was a bit tight. Okay, so this I'm gonna attach to here. Grab another one. Slip knot all those bands together and hope you don't do that and lose it, because you can lose it on it. But I didn't. Thank God. Oh no! I forgot to add. Okay. I've done this before, as silly as it sounds, but I forgot to put in the stuffing. So, if you want, you can find a bit of a stretchy part. Oh, the silly quick fixes. Find a stretchy part. Put your weight at the bottom. This is horrible. But anyway. Okay. Hopefully you watch the tutorial before you actually do it. Or if you're doing it with me, you're fixing it with me. Okay. Then you're going to take your stuffing. Your bands will go back. Hopefully you don't break them. I can teach you how to fix that too. If anybody needs that, you can message me and I will fix it for you. But you know, okay, my camera cut out on me. But like I was saying, it's good to mess up because everybody messes up. And for those of you who've done this, which I hope you haven't, but if you have, this is another way to stuff it, which is not a fun way, but it happens. And you can go through the stitches and stuff it, and you can fix it. You can fix it like I just did. And some stuffing might be sticking out. You just poke it in there. It'll go where it's supposed to eventually. Okay. I messed up. It happens. And that's how you fix it. I just went through these, oh, I thought that was broken for a second. But just carefully just open it up. You can shove your base in there, whatever it is. I just shoved this large gem in there, and it didn't disrupt the bands at all, depending on the bands you have. Let's see. This is a rainbow loom band. This is a wonder loom band, and this in the fuchsia is a rainbow loom, and it didn't disrupt any of them. It didn't snap them or anything, thank God. So there's your little monkey, and he's super cute, or she. This one's a she. She's got eyelashes. So hope you like them. And I'm going to be coming up with some Halloween stuff. I'll show you a sneak peek because I like sneak peeks. So I know that some people have things like this out there already, but they're finger puppets. and they're my own pattern, so I'm not too worried about it. Other people have done them on the looms, but this is the hook only finger puppets, and these are obviously Halloween, so I'm gonna have to get them out there very soon. So hopefully one of these will be my next video. But there's your sneak peek. Bye.